You don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time. I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks I had to leave, now I'm coming back off road. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go.
Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Today, we continue on this Wild Card Sunday. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Detroit Lions.
Jack Fox kicking off for the Lions.
Alongside Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. And we are underway in downtown Detroit. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From 29, here's 2nd and 7. Once again, it's Barkley. And he's going to get the first down, up past the 35-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
On first down, it's Hurts. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll lead to a second down.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity, but with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And not much there. Good defense held to no gain.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it's going to lead to 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
To the right side, that's St. Brown.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw today, but I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route runner. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy's certainly one of them.
That pass caught by Amon-Ra. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Nice game.
He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
Traditionally in 1st and 10, Mike, a defense is not playing for draw. So I think in this case, it was their quick reaction to the ball and able to get someone to meet the runner and stop him behind the line of scrimmage.
Throwing on 2nd down, Goff. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
That's caught. It's Isaac Teslam.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. From the gun, it's Goff. Is caught left side by St. Brown.
I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon, and frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding the hot hand, and rightfully so. Until this defense proves that they can stop him in the passing game, I expect the quarterback to just continue to go back to him time and time again.
This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it 1st and goal. Here's Gibbs, and he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot, and now I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Going in the wrong direction. Now 2nd and goal from the 12. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Flush to his right. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's gone. This one intercepted. Picked off by Kelee Ringo. Accelerating toward midfield. Inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that, that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
We are through one here on Wild Card Weekend. 7-0 is our score. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Khalif Raymond to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 31-yard line.
Louis. On first down, it's Goff. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Hey, lift. What's that?
Back to the air, it's Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Great timing to call the screen. It's a gain of 17 and a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On second down, Goff. Quick slant, caught by St. Brown. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
By 20.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Brown. And the Eagles are going to take possession.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Great. Hey, let's go. Trim.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 25-yard line.
So, from the 25, it's 2nd and 5. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He finds Devontae Smith. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right.
Oh, Barkley has fumbled. But it looks like the Eagles are able to corral it, so Philly will retain possession.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles...
nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Alex Anzalone. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long. Dotson, the man in motion. 3rd and long for Hurts. Oh, he's got a man. His tight end, Goddard. And he's going to get this close to a first down, but he's out of bounds a yard short, and that's going to make it 4th down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. Past the 45. Still going. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Back with more NFC playoff action. After this, it is 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Open receiver is Dotson. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. His first catch of the wild card game. And good for a first down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So, big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. 23 yards on that pass play. First down, Philadelphia.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
And they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
At the Lions' 30-yard line.
It is 2nd and 9. To throw is Hurts. Rolling right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards, and a first down.
Great, set.
Man in motion is Smith. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Now it's Hurts. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime. And a nice job there defensively.
And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So the official upstairs and the replay center in New York get the second look, and indeed this call will be overturned. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points. The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Forced to his right. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. On fourth down, it's Jake Elliott time for the Eagles. That one is good. And the Eagles get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
Outside of coming away with a touchdown, I'm not sure they could have done any better to close out that half. I mean, they burned all the clock. They don't let the opponent possess the ball, and they come away with points.
And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so that's whistled dead, and the ball gets placed at the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
180. What's up?
To throw is Goff. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the third quarter of the NFC wildcard game. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Tiger, like 20. What's up?
Here's Goff. They'll try to set up the screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
And he's out of bounds, gain of about 10, so that'll help as they get set to face a third down.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to...
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone. Here's Hurts. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it'll be 2nd down.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
And this one is intercepted. It's D.J. Reed. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive. And
he will take it in himself. Garrett Cobb. Touchdown, Lions. Bates now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Lions are on top. It's 14-10.
14. Eagles 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jackson now to return it. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Running from the pistol with Barkley. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. And it'll be marked out up at the 34-yard line. A gain there of 11. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. He's got this one complete to Goddard. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, Philadelphia.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball, Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down. A run up the middle with Barkley. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down. Here's Hurts. Pass to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down. Hurts now. Out to his right. He's going to keep it himself. And he'll get only about 3 before being ridden out of bounds.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second reads, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Here's 3rd and 7. To throw is Hurts. Moving to his right. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Zach Cunningham.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Brown. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone. On play action, here's Hurts. On the run to the right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Second and 10. Man in motion is Smith. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. That is caught at the 3. And he's going to have the 1st down. Just past the marker. It is 1st and goal.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
At the 3-yard line.
Barkley. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line. 3rd and goal for Hurts. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And the Lions are going to have it here as they'll start from their own 7.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position, being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. Moving outside the pocket. He's going to look downfield once again. And that is incomplete. They try to sneak a deep ball in there to wrap up the quarter, but time has expired, and the third has come to an end. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a 1st down. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
At the 24-yard line.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out? Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up the key 4th down?
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the 1st. It'll bring up 4th down. Here's the Lions punt team now, as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Saquon. Not much there, maybe a yard.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
On 2nd down, Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That screen goes for 12, and that's a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another 1st down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run it with the Boston College bruiser, A.J. Dillon. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 31. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
To throw, Hurts. Forced out wide. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And a nice return here as well. It takes it up to the 45-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
On 2nd down, Goff. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. He was looking for Jahmyr Gibbs out of the backfield.
Brings up 3rd down.
Now it's going to be 3rd down.
And we got a big 3rd down coming up here, Mike. They got a chance with a conversion to possibly get this under the 2-minute warning, put this defense in a position where they have to start using their timeouts.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's gone. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. Good for a Lions first down.
This is such a challenging route for any defender to guard, Mike, and here's why. It's really a 3-way go. I can either run into the flat, I can either sit and stop and just find open space, or in this case, the defender overcommits. I could break back across his face to the middle of the field, and you're wide open.
They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll drop to throw. Exiting the pocket right. He's going to run it.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
we go, tonight. 180. Hey, tonight.
Here's Goff. He's got his big tight end, Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Detroit.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions are out to a 21-10 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Jackson now to return it. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Now it's Hurts. Again, working deep downfield. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing is Hurts. Flushed to his right. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the Eagles' 28-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 9. On the bootleg, it's Goff. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
Nice play design here by the offensive coordinator. His ability to get the quarterback outside the pocket, take some stress off the protection. By the time he reaches the launch point, the receiver's running wide open downfield, and he puts the ball right on the money.
So it's a win here for the Lions.